Hello, my name is Mitya, and in today's quick tip we're going to go through syncing properties of a timeline. So I am receiving a MIDI timecode over this MIDI receiver, and I'm sending it through timecode sender. So if I click play, it starts changing here. Alright, now if I let's close it. Okay, so the first timeline, as you see here, is not synced because it's manual. Okay, so the second timeline is set to sync here in the syncing collapsible to a MIDI sync source. You should, in 99% of cases, make sure this checkbox is checked. Now, behavior on NoTC governs what will happen if the timecode stops coming in, if it's paused. So you can choose from these three. Timecode offset is very useful, especially in sort of concerts, things like that, because oftentimes you have a first song. For example, you get a brief saying the first song should start on a timecode 30 minutes, the second song may be on timecode 1 hour 30 minutes, and so on. So you can set a timecode offset, and often it's a negative offset, so you need to check this one as well. And we'll go through how this all works later on. Then you've got the enable grace period, which might be useful if a timecode stops where it shouldn't for a couple of seconds. So grace period basically allows LightAct to continue to run for the specified number of time here before saying, okay, the timecode apparently stopped. And we'll go, and these two radio buttons govern whether you want the entire timeline to be synced or just a couple of sections. So let's go through. I'm gonna start. I think I have it here. So now I pressed, I'm starting to emit the timecode starting from 10 minutes. So if I zoom out, you see that here you see basically the yellow color tells you it's something related to either a warning or a sync. So here it tells you that based on the negative offset of 30 minutes, the timecode is at the moment minus 19 minutes. So I'm going to go back to here, and I think at number 3 I have 20. Now it's minus 9 minutes and 4, and actually now we are emitting timecode starting with 30 minutes, and the timecode started playing because we have a negative offset and we have the 30 minutes of a negative offset. Okay, let's see this one. This one is set to 1 hour 30. All right, and it's also this one is interesting because it's only in Q6 section that we want the syncing to work. So let's see if I have this set up. Yeah, I press this one, and the timecode, the timeline started following it. And while we are here in the selected section, and the timecode is coming in, we cannot control the timeline manually. And that's when the sections become useful, because once we reach the end of section, we will be able to control the timeline state manually, either through these buttons or through these buttons. So that's where the following these sections is handy. We can wait maybe until it reaches the end. So now we reach the end of the section, and now you see that I can jump around using the cue list. I can pause, stop, or whatever, because we are outside of the selected section.